Instructor presents Heard on Thursdays, the iconic radio talk show that made Philippine FM radio talk. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards. HOT. Heard on Thursdays. Your host, Rhea Rams.
Good afternoon and welcome to the show that made Philippine FM Radio Talk, KBP's best podcast program, Heard on Thursdays. I'm Manila's hottest, Monster RX93.1. I'm your host, Rhea Rams, and when you hear the word dance, a lot of people often think about choreography, about TikTok trends, and maybe that one friend who's always the first on the dance floor. But the truth is, movement isn't just about being perfect or performing for others. It's about expression. It's about confidence. It's about joy. And sometimes it's about just letting your body move because it feels good. Today's guest believes in exactly that. She's a Pilates instructor and a dance instructor in 808 Studio who lives by the mantra, to the max. Yeah. Moving with purpose, expressing freely, and enjoying the rhythm. And of course, reminding us that dance is for everyone, not just the pros. Something I need a reminder of. Now, this week on Heard on Thursdays, we are having a feel-good conversation about breaking the idea that you need to be a dancer to dance and how movement can be a powerful way to care for your mind, for your body, and for your overall wellness. Heard on Thursdays, let's welcome to the show Maxine Ordonez or Maxo.
Hey guys. Well.
Hey Maxo, welcome to the show. We are so excited to have you here.
Me too.
I'm so excited to have you here. Dancing has been like one of my biggest frustrations. Yeah. Pilates is something I've been wanting to try, and I'm sure there are a lot of monsters who could relate to that. So we are so excited to learn a little bit more about it. So to start, could you please introduce yourself in your own words? Not the bio, not the description on your websites, but how you would introduce yourself if we met you at the studio before class.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna say, hi, I'm Maxo. That's it.
As an introvert.
As an introvert. No, but yeah, hi, I'm Maxo. I am a Pilates coach and a dancer and sometimes a DJ.
Wow.
But yeah, me as a person, I'm like really jolly and like friendly and approachable. So there, and I think that's why my classes like is very welcoming to beginners. Yeah, so there. And I'm a natural yapper. I'm an introvert, but then once I get comfy, I yap a lot.
Well, I hope you're comfy now because we would love to talk to you about this. Now, you did mention you teach Pilates at every state. What is going
every
on?
Day.
Everyday studio.
Yeah.
And then you teach dance at 808 Studio.
Yes.
Now, for those who haven't ever joined a Pilates class or a dance class, how would you describe your style of teaching? Like, what's the vibe people can expect when they walk into your class?
Ooh, since like I'm very chill, I'm very friendly, and then at the same time I make it really fun, and I try not to make it intimidating because I relate when I was starting, also when I was like learning to move, like entering my fitness. I wanted to make my clients, or like I think of them that they're like me when I was starting,
right?
So I don't want to intimidate them. I always ask them first, like, hi, what do you want to do? Why you want to try? I always start there, and then I create my flow, or like dun ko ibe-base everything and with their vibe. I'm very into energies too, so there, like I'll vibe check first, as saka ko gradual lang. Okay, if I have to be serious then I have to be serious, but most of the time I always break into like making it relatable. So like I try to be technical, but at the same time mas relatable, so that they don't get overwhelmed.
Right.
Especially in Pilates. With
Yeah.
the technical terms.
I have seen a lot of Pilates videos.
Yeah.
Also dance class videos. They both look like, if you're just watching, you're like, kaya naman siya.
Yeah.
But then I just know that once you're there, whole different story.
Yeah.
Now, let's rewind a little bit first, though. Like, what would you say was your earliest memory of connecting with movement? Maybe it was dance or sport or just being active.
Oh, it was dance.
Okay.
Yeah, really. As in, like, okay, it's so funny. This is from Step Up.
Oh my God, love.
You know the word BFAB?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I just live by that.
Okay.
I'm born from a boombox. As in, like, even my parents knows na when I was young, I dance na right away. Basta may beat,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dance. So ever since a kid, I love moving.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started like training ballet. But I entered mga workshops, summer workshops,
Yes.
and then ever since I was a kid, I'm really into it na. And parang, parang bat parang sabi ko na, okay, this is what I wanna do when I grow up.
Mm-hmm. I
And
love
then like
that.
that's why I'm surprised now na, whoa, all my jobs are the things that I love. So there.
So
Yeah.
lucky. And also I think it's really interesting that you say you started with ballet. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of the dancers started with ballet. Do you
Ballet.
think that ballet really would be the foundation of a lot of dance moves, or you don't need to start with ballet?
You don't need to start with
Mm-hmm.
ballet. Yeah, I think. But yeah, it's a good way also, I mean, to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially now na everything's open na. Like you can enroll anywhere if you want to try something, go. Try it and it kahit like parang in a certain time lang, but you learn from it.
Right.
I would suggest, yeah, I think yun nga, as a Pilates coach too, a lot of like similarities talaga when it comes also to ballet training. When
Mm-hmm.
I trained and studied Pilates, most of the exercises I've parang experienced it now when I was a kid, when I was training. Like all
Oh.
the dancer conditioning
Uh-huh.
is parang related siya to Pilates then now na learn ko siya. So yeah,
Okay.
so I would also I mean like not super like you have to start with ballet, no naman. But yeah, it's a good
Foundation.
foundation then because like yung mga very technical so that when you try the other stuff na mas free, like you're more aware with your body. So there,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, now let's warm things up
Yeah.
with something light. What would you say is one song that always gets you moving, no matter what mood you're in?
That's gonna be hard. Can we
Mhm.
just play press shuffle? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. But now, I think now, any Tate McRae songs.
Okay.
I love her so much.
So usually
Yeah.
when you teach your
Yeah.
classes, because I'm sure Pilates
Yeah.
is more on the like chill music,
Yeah.
but when you teach your dance classes, do you get to pick like the music that
Oh
you
yeah.
teach
I
to?
do, yes.
Okay.
So there. I like anything that anything femme,
Okay.
something that will like highlight my femininity and like also like of course for my clients so like to express their femininity.
Okay,
So
I love
there.
that. I want to get into that more a
Yeah.
little later. But for now, there's this big misconception
Yeah.
that dance is only for
Yeah.
dancers. So how did you personally break through that idea and embrace movement as something that anyone and everybody can do?
Ooh. How? Oh, I think I remember this. I have a story. Okay, because like I've attended a class in 8 to 8. Parang when
Mhm.
I wasn't teaching in 8 to 8 yet,
Okay.
I always take their 8 to 8 signature class. Okay.
Mhm.
And then parang it's the first ever dance studio that I've been to. Now my classmates are all not dancers.
Okay.
But they're they're serving it. They're giving it. And I'm like, what? And but parang me as a technical dancer,
Mhm.
syempre, nung I was watching them, I know na, huh? That's how they dance. But then I realized, no, they're having fun. And then I enjoyed it with them. So sabi ko, yeah, it's really about confidence and just you having fun. And you don't
Mhm.
have to be the super duper like um greatest dancer there. But like sometimes yun nga, me as I no that time na I took that class, ako I know I trained, but
Mhm.
then mas nag-enjoy sila. So mas I know na mas ano sila dyan, parang they look better than me. Kahit like I know na I'm more trained, but like
Yeah.
they're feeling it and they're expressing it. So I think that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like you're saying that a lot of dance is really about just embracing yourself and
Yes.
confidence.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're also trained in Pilates, which is I would say very different from the high energy
Yeah.
vibe of 808 dance
Yeah.
classes. What drew you to Pilates? Like how did you get into it and
Oh,
how does that complement your work
yeah.
as a dancer?
Oh, I was it was during pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, cuz like everything closed.
Yeah.
So like we always work out at home.
Mm-hmm.
There. And me, parang I started with doing mat Pilates
Okay.
at home every day. Just to, kasi parang, I really like moving my body. If I don't get to move my body lang one day, I feel like, I feel weird. Parang
Right.
I didn't get to experience the day.
Mm-hmm.
Ganon. So like parang, okay, it's just another day. So during pandemic, I kept practicing mat Pilates.
Mm-hmm.
And then, parang after, when everything's back, parang I'm craving for to learn
Right.
a new thing. Tapos parang I wanted to get certified with something. I was thinking of being a personal trainer, like
Okay.
coaching and all that
In the gym.
in the gym. And then my friend Kim, hey Kim. Okay, she was planning to open a Pilates studio. And then she knows how addicted I am to mat Pilates. Tapos she said, "Di ba you wanted to have a certification?" Sabi niya, "How about let's get certified together
Oh,
and
I
then
love that.
teach in every day." Ganyan. So, sabi ko, okay, I think that's nice. Parang yun din. I also wanted to learn Pilates kasi nga, I think that's the best exercise since yun nga from my ballet trainings before. Parang doon ko siya yeah, it's a good conditioning for dancers.
Right.
And like, it's gentle also. So for those who are, parang, I wanted to teach movement na something gentle first. I mean,
Right.
I know Pilates can be like intense sometimes, but the for me, it's the pinaka gentle siya and like a good start if you wanna start in your fitness journey as well.
Right. I
So
feel like
there.
a lot of people do get intimidated by, the gym,
Yeah.
the heavy weights, and also like not knowing
Yeah.
your form. But with Pilates, you're always guided.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're always guided by your instructor.
Yes.
And it just looks so like
very cutesy.
I would say peaceful.
it is.
Like whenever I've never tried it myself, but I have seen a
Yeah.
lot of people doing it. I've seen videos and it just looks so peaceful. I feel like anyone who's doing Pilates at that moment they are at peace.
Yes.
Peace Pilates.
Peace, Lottie.
But
I'm gonna use that now.
yeah, you
Yeah.
should.
Okay.
Now for someone who's never tried either,
Yeah.
what's the difference between a Pilates and a dance workout aside from Pilates being more gentle and dance being a little bit more,
Yeah. Well, there. And for me, okay, wait, how do I describe in my own terms? Pilates for me is more internal.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for me, Pilates is more on control, breathing,
Okay.
alignment. So, if we do Pilates, parang you have to be in the zone, super
Okay.
focused, mind and body connection. I mean, also in dance, but when we move in Pilates, if you practice of Pilates flow, it has to be internal. Like, also, like, when yung mas mafe-feel mo yung muscles, deep core, deep muscles, tissues, yan. That's why for me, Pilates is more internal. And then the difference with dance, for me, dance is external.
Okay, that's so interesting.
Right? Because, like, wow, I thought of that. Who am I? Scary, but there. Like, dance is external because, like, that's where you express naman.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's still movement coming from within,
Mhm.
pero mas na-shape mo siya outside.
That's
You know what I
beautiful.
mean?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, that makes so much sense.
there.
That's
So,
beautiful.
So, kaya parang for me, yun din. That's why, actually, I learned this. I went to a mental health break like just 3 weeks ago. And then I was meditating. I said, oh my gosh, my purpose in life is movement and music. And then I'm also meant to teach it. So there. Then that's why parang now that it resonates with your question now, yeah, I love teaching Pilates so you can start it like internalize yourself first and like get to know your body, and then dance an opposite way, and then my music where you
Right.
get to express more. So there, yeah, I think that's more external. Pilates internal, dance is external.
All right,
So
beautiful.
there.
Well, we're going to learn a little bit more about
Yeah.
Pilates and dance in a little bit. But Monsters, you are listening to Heard on Thursdays. I'm your host, Rhea Rams, and today we are talking about moving with purpose, about expressing freely, enjoying the rhythm, and reminding us that dance is for everyone, not just for the pros, with Pilates and dance instructor Maxine Ordonez or Maxo. We'll be back in just a bit. Only here on Manila Zada's Monster RX93.1.
Heard on Thursdays. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards. HOT. On the Monster.
San Miguel Oktoberfest na! Be the first to try specially crafted San Miguel brews, plus rare selections from San Miguel Beer International. Best paired with exquisite cuisines and the catchiest music. Non-stop ang saya sa Oktoberfest!
San Miguel Oktoberfest na walang katulad na sama-sama. Kita tayo makikita-kita, Oktoberfest na.
Join us in Okada, Manila this September 20 and 21, 2025. Visit our Facebook page for more details. Drink responsibly.
The Radio 1 School Gimmick Board.
SGB.
What's new on campus?
Events, concerts, and parties.
The Radio 1 School Gimmick Board.
Breaking grounds, reshaping the core of nation building. Join us at the National Civil Engineering Summit 2025, happening this September 19 to 26 at UP Diliman. Discover innovations at the National Civil Engineering Symposium. Explore the Civil Engineering Lab Tour and Exhibit. Compete with the best in the bridge building competition and the National Civil Engineering Quiz. And connect with future industry leaders through the career fair. For more details, follow National Civil Engineering Summit on Facebook or Instagram. Be part of the nation's biggest gathering of aspiring civil engineers. See you there. For the Radio 1 School Gimmick Board, this is student Joaquino of DLSU. Catch the Radio 1 show every Saturday from 2 to 6 p.m. Only on Manila's hottest, Monster RX93.1.
The Radio 1 School Gimmick Board.
SGB. Featuring Manila's hottest student jocks taking over the Monster.
Your crash course in cool school affairs.
Radio 1. Radio 1. Hosted by your favorite student DJs from some of the country's finest colleges and universities.
Every Saturday, only from Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1.
The Monster presents Heard on Thursdays, the iconic radio talk show that made Philippine FM radio talk. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards. HOT. Heard on Thursdays. Your host, Rhea Rams.
Heard on Thursdays. I'm your host, Rhea Rams, and today we're talking about breaking the idea that you need to be a dancer to dance and how movement can be a powerful way to care for your mind, your body, and your overall wellness with Maxine Ordonez or Maxo. Maxo, now one of the things that I absolutely love about what you do is how you encourage people to just move. You said yourself, you love to move. You can't go a day without moving.
Yeah.
Good for you. But without, of course, this is your way of telling people that movement is so important, and you can do movement without worrying about being good at it. So why do you think so many people stop themselves from dancing?
A lot of things. Number one is their inner saboteurs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm that too.
Okay.
Sometimes like I am a dancer, but there are days na parang I don't feel like I'm a good dancer. So I can't imagine yung mga everyone na is not a dancer talaga and they want to start, they want to try, but they feel like, oh no, it's the pressure of going or booking a class. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know that feeling. So, but like also, it's also fine. Of course, you have to take your time. Don't pressure. Like parang for me, don't pressure yourself na to go right away. Or maybe like invite a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe just try kahit at your own place, right? Like just play a mini song and move.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be like a dance step right away. For me, like any move na mag-flow, that's dancing already. Simply walking is moving, right? So for me then, like that's how I describe dance nowadays. Now na parang I've learned about movement. Na for me, I describe dance as just movement, literally. Like your own movement is your own dance. So there. So parang, but yeah, for me, I get it na it's scary because sometimes then you have to find a place where you feel safe.
Right.
And like at the same time, yung who you gonna dance with. Like, yun, I think, yun then, like finding a place for you to start and like a community or like, you know, your group of friends to, yung right people to invite to start it with you.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts as a dancer about, you know, TikTok trends? Because there are a lot of people who do it now
Yeah.
boldly in public. It's great, right?
Yeah.
And dance has become a lot more accessible to an
Yeah.
extent because of these TikTok
Yeah.
trends. So what are your thoughts on that?
I love that. Yeah. Honestly, like, I love that. Parang ever since pandemic, right? Doon na
Mm-hmm.
siya nag-start. I actually like loved na everyone like was parang because they're all stuck at home
Yeah,
and they're bored. See, everybody moved.
that's true. Renegade,
Like may lang
renegade.
renegade kayo dyan. Water.
What a
Kaya, yeah.
time.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that for me, like I love the yung TikTok became that kind of platform to
Mm.
everybody na it's just 15 seconds
Right.
and then you learn the dance.
Yeah.
So like for me, like ang ganda na build din. Yun, like for me, TikTok is a really good platform to like also start your
Yeah.
dancing. Like for you, like because it's just you. Selfie, hit record,
Uh-huh.
test it out if you
Yeah.
can move.
Don't
And
even need
then
to post it.
yeah, it's
For
just
yourself.
drafts.
Yeah.
I have a lot of drafts. But you
Show
know what I mean?
them.
So there. So there. Yeah, I think okay then to start. Yun nga, now then na there are online platforms na rin to start
Mhm.
if you're still shy or like don't have the courage yet to like be in a big dance studio or in a big group setting to start your dance class, start from home. Yeah, yun, parang okay siya. That's why, and yun, may mga easy TikTok trends na you can
Mhm.
start with. And
Yeah.
then,
I
yeah.
always ask my dancer friends, like if like I said, it's my biggest frustration,
Mhm.
dancing. Where's the best what's the best place to start? Because like you mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
or like we were talking about earlier, a lot of dancers usually they took ballet as kids.
Yeah.
So there's like that fundamental
Yeah.
movement. I personally took a dance class, like street dance, when I
Okay.
was younger. But now, it just obviously it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But for people who are a little bit older but do want to start, what is the best place to start if they're too
Yeah.
afraid to still take a class? Aside from, like what
Yeah.
kind, let's say they want to search up a dance to follow, should they start
Mm.
with like the basics, like per dance move, or should they go for like a TikTok
Yeah.
choreography? What do you think is the best way to start?
I mean, for now, parang any na, no, dance is very accessible and there are a
Mhm.
lot of dance studios now na you can book like per class. And like I know like most of the dance studios now they post naman na what choreo or what
Right.
yeah. So like you can see it especially yeah, if like may mga beginners, there are a
Mhm.
lot of beginner classes na. But yeah, no bias, but I think the best place to start is 828 dance
Mhm.
studio because like yeah 828 talaga we believe in parang we highlight talaga you'll see it if you hit their website you'll see talaga na no dance background required.
Love that.
Yeah, so for me I think best place to start nga is 828 or maybe kung may iba pang studio na but like I think good place yung 828 to start
Right.
kasi you parang if even if you're alone, yung community din ng 828 is like makarelate sa the mga
Mm.
who wants to start because they all just like started then na they're not dancers but then they kept showing up for the parang sa first I remember like ayun, that fills my heart as an instructor. I lagi akong may na-handle na first timer.
Uh-huh.
Tas yung mga first 3 classes nila, they're very shy. Kahit, kasi we have the follow along dance. So there, so
Mhm.
no pressure to like memorize the choreo. We have a follow along dance cardio, which is our 8 to 8 signature. So
Mhm.
I would suggest that also for
For a beginner.
kasi
Okay.
may kasama na rin siyang a little bit of workouts
Okay.
then. So, parang ma-experience nila na, oh yeah, my body can handle this kind of workout and dances. And then,
Mhm.
eventually, after that, yun na, yun yung pag nakapapanood ko yung mga 808ers, yeah, we call them, hey, 808ers. So, yun, so mag-start sila sa 808 signature and then slowly mag-take na sila ng 808 originals na
Okay.
beginner. We have beginner femme, beginner grooves, or just beginner choreos, yun. Tapos, eventually, magulat sila, oh, lahat kami 2 left feet, but we look good. Like, we can dance it. So, I think yun nga, kaya maganda rin talaga to start in a place na ganon. Like, yeah, like parang no pressure na, oh, you have to be this
Yeah.
technical. Yeah. So,
No pressure, no judgment.
yeah. So
That's
there.
awesome. Now, you mentioned earlier that
yeah.
there were a lot of transformations from I can't dance
Yeah.
to
Too big
here we
a
are.
superstar.
Yeah, but can we
Yeah.
let's talk technical for a little bit.
Yeah.
What are some physical benefits of both dance and Pilates that people don't always realize? I mean, beyond
Yeah.
fitness, how do they help with things like posture, with strength, and even with breathing?
Oh, ang dami. I don't know where to start.
Mhm.
But yeah, everything that you mentioned, yes, yun yung for me benefits talaga ng dance and
Mhm.
Pilates. Yan nga, going back to what I said earlier na Pilates being internal, so getting to, like, giving you more body awareness talaga.
Okay.
And especially yun, since you have body awareness, mafi-fix talaga yung posture mo. Bigla siya
Suddenly.
yeah. But there, yeah. And then at the same time, sa dance din, if you, parang mas magkakaroon ka na ng confidence to move bigger. Cause like, yeah, parang you have more body awareness na, and like,
Mhm.
magkakaroon ka rin ng confidence na, oh, this feels good, I'll do it. Yeah. So there.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest things that can hold people back.
Mhm.
They don't feel comfortable in the movement that they're
Yeah.
doing because
It's new to
it's
them.
new, it
Yeah.
feels wrong, it
Yeah.
looks weird, but you just have to start is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Just
You
do
just
it.
have to start.
Yeah.
You just have to, I mean, every day can be your day one.
Love that.
Right?
Love that to the max.
Yeah.
No, on the mental side, you did
Yeah.
mention, especially with Pilates, it's very internal,
Mhm.
and then dance is more external expression and
Yeah.
everything. So it's like reflection and expression. Now, there's growing research about movement as therapy, right?
Yeah.
In your experience, how can dance and Pilates help with stress? You already mentioned confidence, and also with emotional release.
Oh, me. Yeah, I love this topic. Because like, me then as a person, ayun nga, I always like me. That's why I teach it. Kasi I experience it.
Mhm.
So, me, I believe that movement is medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love
'Cause
it.
yun, parang me rin sometimes, as an introvert sometimes, and then alone, or like, parang I like being alone, but sometimes your thoughts
Oh
eat
yeah.
you up.
Mhm.
Sometimes when I don't get my thoughts, I move my body.
Okay.
Because sometimes when you feel stressed, your body's so tense. Or
Mhm.
sometimes if you have panic attacks, or parang you're nervous, nag-shake siya. So your body's moving.
Yes.
So might as well remind yourself that you're in control, and then just move it however you want. So it's like
Right.
also like helping you listen to your body more, and like your mind from within.
Yeah, it's so interesting that you say that.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing a lot of tips that
Yeah.
when you're, like you mentioned, in a panic attack or in
Yeah.
a state of anxiety, the best thing to do is to get up and move.
Move.
Even if it's literally to just take a walk,
Yeah.
shake your body,
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
just move. And I
Yeah.
think it's just like to be able to do that on a regular with dance
Yeah.
and Pilates would be so helpful.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if you heard of the word or you guys know about movement meditation.
Okay,
Yeah,
tell us
'cause-
more.
Yeah, because I tried that before
Uh-huh.
in La Union.
Mhm.
Basta I used to live in La Union during pandemic too.
Okay.
And then I have a friend na si Ana Andres, and she teaches movement meditation as embodiment siya. And then like one of the reasons why I broke the ano na, oh, you don't have to be a dancer to move, because parang we were a small group, and most of my classmates aren't dancers at
Uh-huh.
all. Pero when they move, as in parang silang nag-ballet training, contemporary,
Wow.
but it's just them parang releasing their whatever they want to release. Let's say
Oh.
maybe it's something painful or like a past trauma, but yeah, since parang how dance can heal, or like movement can heal talaga. So yeah. Yeah.
I love that. Now, do you think that movement can be a form of storytelling also? I mean, you did mention
Yeah.
some people release their pain, their trauma.
Yeah.
How do people express themselves differently when they stop focusing on the steps and they start focusing on the feeling?
Ooh. Sometimes you start, and when it comes to storytelling, me kasi, I think all choreographers naman can like relate to me. Hindi kami basta-basta gumagawa ng steps.
Mhm.
Meron kaming laging message dun sa choreos namin. It's either like a personal message or whatever yung message nung song.
Okay.
Right? So, it's really like connecting to your body, and yun, partners siya. Mind, body, plus the rhythm or the music. So, yun. So, sometimes, diba, to teach siya yung step, but when you dance it, as an instructor, I love seeing that. Parang sa start, when they learn it pa lang, parang they're dancing
The
with their
steps.
heads.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, parang, okay, makita mo sa face nila na they're doing it right, pero like yung face nila, thinking face.
Okay.
But then, in 8 to 8 kasi yan. In 8 to 8, we have like stage lights. So, house light when we teach.
Uh-huh.
But then, pag sinabi mo, okay, guys, for your first full out, we'll do like, okay, let's try a full out, but try not to think. Like, just dance it out. If magkamali kayo, it's okay.
Okay.
Just own your mistakes
Mhm.
and then go express. And then, every time na mag-first full out, we always hit the stage lights on.
Uh-huh.
Tapos, surprisingly, minsan, di ba iba mape-pressure na, oh my gosh, nag-iba yung light. But then, doon bigla silang
Okay.
superstar mode, and then doon mo makita na, see, if you dance with not thinking and then just trust your body to move, iba, like ang ganda panoorin. So, and then minsan magot ka, it's the same choreo, but per person, iba yung way nila to express it. Parang
Oh.
makikita mo na, oh, ano yung pinagdadaanan nito isa? Bakit ganito yung attack niya? Or like, yung iba rin, parang iba-iba sila ng approach. So, me rin yun, in my beginner fem class, I always say that, na parang, okay, I teach you guys the flow, I teach you guys my choreo. I don't want you to execute it like how I did it. As in, ganun ako, diba? Because sometimes, yeah, may mga choreographies na requires na kailangan same.
Yeah.
But then for me, on my classes and on a normal dance class, I love it when people dance my choreo on their own way.
I
Na
love
it
that.
doesn't look like it's mine. It's from them.
It's their own.
Yeah. So there.
Now, I'm
Yeah.
curious. I want to zoom in a little bit
Yeah.
into your class, particularly basic fem.
Yeah.
It's all about femininity and bringing out your feminine side.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of you'll be surprised, there are a lot of women who are actually kind of scared to be, sexy and sultry.
Yeah.
How do you bring that out in your, or how do you, okay, first off, do you get students who are like that? Like they're not comfortable in being
All of them.
Oh yeah. So how do you bring that out of them?
Well, me, ayun, it has to start from me talaga. So, I will really, really make them feel safe. So, yun, kasi, yun, once it closed doors naman siya.
Mhm.
So, I always like start na parang, okay, like, get familiarized with everyone around the room. Kasi you don't know who your classmates are. But then, for 1 hour, sila yung kasama mo inside the room. Right? And you guys are, you booked the same class. You are here maybe for the same reason. So might as well, like I always start it na don't judge yourself or others. Like really dance for yourself and remind ko sila na it's a safe space. Na parang, okay, if you're not comfortable in taking videos, it's also fine. Basta you dance. So parang yun yung, you have to, as a teacher, you have to start it talaga na very welcoming and very safe para hindi sila mag-hold back.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, it takes time. So, let them lang na parang yun din, I make sure na hindi ko sila pipilitin to, oh, on this class, you have to express it right away. No, like, parang that's why, kailangan ganito. So, I let them.
Yeah.
Maybe, and that's yun, with my line to the max, I always say that, like, whatever, kung ano man percent ng to the max mo today, if that's your max, then that's it. If 50 is your to the max now, then that's what you dance. And then we'll try again next time. Like parang maybe it's a next round. Tapos mas feel mo, boom,
Love
to the
that.
max. Yeah, so
I
there.
love it. Okay, monsters.
Yeah.
Well, you are listening to Heard on Thursdays. I'm your host, Ria Rams, and today we're talking about movement, moving with purpose, expressing freely, and enjoying the rhythm, reminding us that dance is for everyone, not just the pros. With, of course,
Yeah.
Pilates and a dance instructor, Maxine Ordonez or Maxo. We'll be back in just a little bit. Only here on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.
HOT, the iconic radio talk show that made Philippine FM radio talk. Heard on Thursdays on the Monster.
Oh, I'm gonna save you. Check it. Save this one. 63961 1367 Say the number on your phone. Text line, Viber us, Telegram, what it is. Like, save this one. Okay, 63961 1367 931. Save this one. Okay, 63961 1367 931.
Monster is on Viber and Telegram. 0961 1367 931. The Monster text line.
The Monster presents Heard on Thursdays, the iconic radio talk show that made Philippine FM radio talk. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards. HOT. Heard on Thursdays.
Your host, Ria Rams.
It's 2:42 in the afternoon. Time is brought to you by San Miguel Beer, San Miguel Oktoberfest. Now, I'm your host, Ria Rams, and today we are talking about breaking the idea that you need to be a dancer to dance. And of course, how movement can be a powerful way to care for your mind, your body, and your overall wellness with Maxine Ordonez or Maxo. So, 808 Studio has become more than just a place to sweat. Like you mentioned earlier, it really is a community. Now, what role does community play in helping people embrace movement? Not just in 808 Studio, but also in Everyday Pilates. Because I do know that there are group classes in Everyday Pilates, but there are also solo classes. Is it the same way, by the way, for 808 Studio? Are there ever solo?
Oh no, in 828, I think it's mostly group classes. Yeah. But because also like it's more fun to dance with a lot of people.
Right,
So
right.
but yeah, there's sorry.
The question was, what role does community play in dance and
Yeah.
also in Pilates?
Oh yeah. So same like I said earlier, parang finding your safe space and your community nga. Kasi I get it, there are a lot of studios. That's why parang yun din, in 8 to 8 and every day, I know na not everyone's gonna be our cup of tea. You know, like parang so as a coach then, I know na not everyone is like gonna be like always, hindi naman nila ako lagi lang yung bubok nila. Because sometimes yun, me too, also like as a student too, parang yung maghahanap ka talaga ng, okay, sino yung coach na I'll feel I'm comfortable
Right.
to express and like, is this the right place for me? Is this the right studio for me? And it's okay. It's like our choice talaga. As long as kung saan ka malalo mong malalabas yung feelings mo. Okay? Or like you feel safe. So there. So yeah, for me, community is really a big part. Kasi it's so hard to like, I mean, gets if you go to a class and then you know na parang, wait, I don't feel safe here. So parang sayang yung punta mo. You won't enjoy it then. So I understand na parang yun nga, in me as a coach, I understand na sometimes like parang not everyone's gonna stick around. But like I'll be happy for them. Like if I see them na, okay, they found their place.
Right.
Just like I relate, me too. I mean, I could teach anywhere, but then I mean, I'm in this studio because that felt home.
Right.
So yeah, parang mas okay talaga if yun nga, if you're comfortable dancing at home, you'll find it outside. That's why it's good also to explore and also not saying that you have to stick with one community. You can like do it in a big community or different kind of
Right.
group setting, depending on your mood or you're like, what's your vibe today? Or kung
Mhm.
lahat kayo. So,
Yeah.
yeah, there.
Now, have you noticed any generational or cultural differences in how Filipinos approach dance and movement? Like, do you think younger people are more open to it, or are the
Yeah.
older ones more hesitant, or are they surprisingly game?
Oh my gosh. Actually, same. Parang, now nga, I mean, because of the TikTok thing, I mean, ever since TikTok boomed and like ang daming dance challenges, I really parang appreciate na biglang everyone wants to dance
Mhm.
and like not to just want but like they're not scared na to dance. So any age. Yun din in my classes I always like get mixed. As
Oh,
in mixed. Meron talaga like as in like super bata, as in bata or like teen and then up to the titas. Let's say,
titas. That
titas of Manila,
wow.
mga
Okay,
goals ko sila lahat. As in like, I swear, goals ko sila.
love that.
Parang if I'm, kailangan ganun din ako pag laki ko. Pag lumaki.
Right.
As in like, yun. So for me, yeah, merong difference. Like, makikita ko siya in how they move na mostly yung parang like on kapag younger generation, sila yung mas like, I think yun nga kasi they grew up with TikTok and
Mhm.
like very confident na sila.
Mhm.
Marunong na sila. Dun makita mo na, wow, I wish when I was that age, ganun na rin ako
Mm-mm.
ka-confident. But I appreciate it talaga. And then naman, same with dun sa like older generation naman, like parang, yeah, sila medyo may matagal mag-warm up,
I see.
mag-hesitant, parang gano'n. But I get it because like, before naman, I mean, before hindi naman, parang hindi siya thing before. Hindi sila sanay na, oh yeah, pwede mag-ganon lang basta-basta
Mhm.
now. Parang, nakikita ko siya. But then, I really appreciate na now nga, parang nagiging medyo same na siya because of the online platforms and all the studios na promotes na anyone can dance. And
Right.
like, yun din, like especially, oh my gosh, another thing, like yung mga K-pop groups, right? Like
Yes.
yung mga dance covers, yeah.
Yes.
I think that also helps na ma-boost yung confidence ng all ages.
Yeah.
Diba? So
Yes,
parang
so true.
the K-pop fandom, na lahat sila like, oh, we all want to try this dance. And then whatever age or whatever dance background, kaya nila. So
Mhm.
yan. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's super cool also that K-pop dance
Yeah.
challenges are something that became more ubiquitous
Yeah.
to a lot of people. I mean, because when we were younger, right?
Yeah.
Usually the dance workshops were summer workshops, but
Yeah.
now it's so accessible.
Yeah.
It's so accessible to people of all ages because before also, yes, usually it was like kids, there were kids
Oh
classes.
yeah, may age.
By age siya, diba?
Yeah,
Like
by age.
kids classes and then young adults.
Yeah.
Teenagers, young adults, and then adults, right?
Yeah.
Pero ngayon, it's everyone
Yeah.
talaga. Do you see the younger generation and the older generation kind of like learning from each other or helping each other out?
Yes. Super. Yes. And like, yun nga, Omra's age and also like, I think yun din, the hell you mentioned it na, parang I remember nga before, may age, ano siya,
Yeah.
limit, and then at the same time, parang merong level. Remember?
Yes,
Parang
beginner, intermediate,
advanced.
advanced.
Yeah. I mean, meron pa rin
Meron
now,
naman now.
but parang now, they offer na it's open.
To anyone.
To anyone.
So-
Meron ng open, like open ano lang, like parang no, parang no need naman for
Dance experience.
experience.
So
It's
literally
like,
a beginner could take an advanced class if they wanted to. Like if they wanted to challenge themselves.
yeah. So yun.
I
So
love
like,
that. It makes it just
Yeah.
so much less daunting
Yeah.
because there's no expectation.
Yeah.
There's no pressure and there's no judgment.
Yeah.
Love that. And of course, for people who might be listening and thinking, okay, but I'm really shy. I don't want to look silly, whether it's for dance or
Yeah.
for Pilates. What's your advice for them to take that first step onto the dance floor, the Pilates mat, or what do you
Yeah.
call that thing?
Which one?
The
The-
ring.
The reformer?
The reformer.
The machines.
The machines there.
Yeah.
So what's your advice for these people who are shy, who don't want to look silly, to just take their first step into these movements?
Just try. Yeah, as in like, also know na parang you're not gonna be perfect naman talaga at your first try, and
Mhm.
that's okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, take it easy, just show up. And like, I think yon, I always say this even to my friends. If you want to try something and you're scared, like, think of it na you're doing it for yourself. Parang
Mhm.
instead of you wanna impress your coach or whoever, show up for yourself. Yeah, like, just try. Even if you parang at the start you don't parang, oh, that's I suck there, or like,
Mhm.
I fail, that's a failure. It's okay. At least parang think of it, at the end of the day, you tried.
Mhm.
As in, you started it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's up to you. Yun nga, kung day one ka today and you feel like tomorrow, another day one. Because like, until magulat ka, whoop, your day one, when you count it, you add it every day.
Yeah. You just got to start
Yeah, you
somewhere.
just gotta start talaga. And yun then, as me, my experience, I learned that too, na parang, I won't be here if I didn't like actually had the courage to try.
Right.
So, I mean, not just in dance and Pilates, in anything, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah, I know it's hard, like, to stop your inner saboteurs, but you just show up. You there. You move. You allow your body to move, and there, magulat na lang talaga. You next thing you know, you can do all these things now. So yeah, there.
All right. Well, monsters, you are listening to Heard on Thursdays again. I'm your host, Rhea Rams, and today we're talking about moving with purpose, expressing freely, enjoying the rhythm, and just reminding us that dance movement is for everyone, not just the pros. With Pilates and
Mhm.
dance instructor Maxine Ordonez or Maxo. We'll be back in just a little bit, only here on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.
Heard on Thursdays, winner of KBP Golden Dove Award for Best Magazine Program, the iconic radio talk show that made Philippine FM radio talk. HOT.
On the Monster. Countdown Top 7. Countdown Top 7. An irresistible serving of today's monster hits. Spiced up with monster humor. I'm Hazel Hottie. Catch me Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. Countdown Top 7. The top monster hits of the week and then some. The only countdown that counts. The award-winning monster special like no other. Only on Manila's Hot Monster RX 93.1. Like, share, and follow the TMR Facebook page at TMR on RX931. That's Facebook.com/TMR on RX931. Get access to exclusives, promos, giveaways, and other cool, witty, funny content. Interact with the Morning Rush Gang, Chico, Hazel, and Marky. Like, share, and follow at TMR on RX931. That's Facebook.com/TMR on RX931.
The Monster presents Heard on Thursdays, the iconic radio talk show that made Philippine FM radio talk. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards. HOT. Heard on Thursdays.
Your host, Rhea Rams.
Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1. Welcome back to Heard on Thursdays. I'm your host, Rhea Rams, and today we are talking about breaking the idea that you need to be a dancer to dance or a pro to move. And of course, how movement can be a powerful way to care for your mind, your body, and your overall wellness with Maxine Ordonez or Maxo. Now, Maxo, if you could describe, you did touch on this a little bit earlier, but if you could give us a little more insight about what it means to live life to the max in one sentence, what would you say?
Oh my gosh. Well, to the max. Me, I think to the max is like staying present and
Mhm.
like just allow yourself to experience life, ups and downs. There, for me, that's to the max. As in, like, yun nga, parang for me, being to the max is not holding back.
I love that. And
I love that.
and I also
Yeah.
love what you said earlier
Yeah.
about how your max doesn't
Yeah.
mean 100 every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Sometimes your max is 50 and that's okay.
Mhm.
I love that. Now, what's
Mhm.
something that you've learned about yourself through movement, whether in Pilates or dance, that really surprised you?
A lot. A lot talaga. Like, parang because of Pilates and dance, I got to know myself more.
Mm-hmm.
And then from that, dun ako nagkaroon ng build ng confidence to like l- live life to the max na,
Mm-hmm.
okay, since kung I got to do this, maybe I can try other things. Like parang
Mm-hmm.
not just in Pilates and dance, but also other things. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like any movement
Right.
class, or like let's say a sport, it's still moving. There's still rhythm in there. Or
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So for me, it helped me talaga like when it comes to my mental health too. Na parang to silence my mind and just let my body move. And then after that, every time I move, dun ako nagka-confidence, and then
Mhm.
I'm surprised the next day I'm booked to this class.
I love
parang
it.
like,
Yes.
oh yeah, okay, since if I can do this, maybe I can try another thing. And then at the same time, yun then I've learned that as an introvert, I've learned to like not be not to be that introvert. Na
Mhm.
parang, oh yeah, like you can natuto ka to connect
Mhm.
to, and like, okay, that's why if I see you, sabi mo like, you don't look like an introvert.
Yeah.
Like, no, I just learned like by just living life and like allowing myself to experience it and like
Mhm.
be present with who I'm with my community, and
Right.
then like, yeah, enjoy my movement with them. Or like if I'm not in a mood to move with them, and they're there, I enjoy their presence, but I move for myself, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you did mention earlier that Pilates is a little bit more internal
Mm-hmm.
and dance is a bit more external. But on the more technical side,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is it you're working out for Pilates first and then
Mm-hmm.
for dance?
Ooh, like the difference of the two workout.
Yeah,
Oh.
like what is it you were working out? Like what are you building? Are you building muscles, core strength?
Mhm.
What's being worked out exactly?
Ooh, a lot. Yeah, yes. We build strength.
Mhm.
Number one, strength in Pilates. Yeah, strength, mobility,
Mhm.
and then also alignment of
Okay.
from your head to toe, as in
Okay.
alignment, and at the same time, it's also a release, like a
Mm.
muscle release. So, because for me, that's how I describe it always to my clients. Na Pilates is a two-way thing. It's a stretch and at the same time like toning na rin siya.
Mhm.
Like combination, like malagi siyang, yun nga, yung movement kasi it's always push and pull or
Mhm.
inward to outward.
Mhm.
So you get to move your body in different positions talaga. So for me, yun. And it helps like to build talaga strength. And then to dance naman, parang yun, parang since you get in
Cardio.
cardio, endurance,
Right.
yeah, so mas sa heart rate. Kasi in Pilates, it's very low impact.
Mm.
Yeah, so parang yun, if may cardio then, pero like yun, you have to move fast then. And
Mhm.
but sa breathing na rin siya. But yeah, for me, like sa dance, mas yun, mo test yung win-workout mo sa Pilates or whatever conditioning you did. So
Okay.
ma-apply mo talaga siya when you dance. Like
Okay.
sometimes you feel if your body's tight, and when you dance, you
Mm.
dance small. So parang I think it's a perfect balance talaga kasi when you practice Pilates, it's a great dancer workout kasi it's not gonna make you stiff.
Okay.
But you learn how to control your muscles on when to like squeeze it.
Right.
Like yung mga hits, when
Uh-huh.
to you really use it yung to the max na throw,
Mhm.
or like mas controlled na slow. So,
Okay.
yeah, there.
All right. Now, just for fun, what's the most memorable moment that you've ever had on or off the dance floor?
Oh my gosh. Ang dami, but I think every time I'm gonna make a mistake.
Really?
Yeah, I swear. Pero like, ito yung funny, they always say this to me. Every time I make a mistake, you won't notice. Because I'll just wing it. Like, I'll pretend, oh, it's part of the, it's part of the car. But yeah, it always happens to me. Especially like, kapag magsusolo run
Yeah.
ako. Or before, on stage.
Mhm.
Like, a piece. And I'm gonna mess up.
Oh no.
But then, I'll just dance
Yeah.
continuously.
Better than
Yeah.
freezing.
Yeah. So there. But yeah, I had those moments na nag-freeze ako, but no, yun, for me, mga funny moments is like I make a mistake. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, for people who are listening who want to try but are still on the
Yeah.
fence, what's one message that you want to leave with them about dance, about movement, and just about self-expression?
Just keep doing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep doing you and like, yeah, live life to the max. Don't be afraid to try. And yeah, I don't know. I think I said it enough.
Yeah, don't
Kanina,
be
but
afraid.
yeah,
Just start.
just don't be afraid and just start. If you're scared, message me. No, but yeah, like or sometimes yeah. I think yun din, like you can if you're scared to try it alone, find a friend, reconnect with someone.
Right.
Yeah.
All
So,
right. Now, of course, now that people who might be too scared
mhm.
actually want to try, where can people follow you, join your classes, or catch you at Everyday Pilates
Yes.
and 808
Anyway.
Studios?
Oh, you guys can follow me on Instagram. I'm very active there. It's Maxine Ords. Okay.
Mhm.
As in Maxine and then ORTZ. There.
ORDZ.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Instagram.
where can they check out classes for Everyday Pilates and for
Ooh.
808
Oh yeah,
Studio?
you can visit our in Everyday Pilates. You can visit our Instagram also. It's everyday.pilates.
Mhm.
And we also have a cafe and we have good
Oh.
matchas and coffee. It's called Everyday Cafe. It's there. So just visit our Instagram and DM. You just send the DM to book and for all the packages. They will reply, sila Rome. Hi, Rome. Enjoy. And then in 828, you can visit our website, 828studio.ph. Or we also have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, 828.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
so
go.
Yeah.
So, Monsters, that is it for Heard on Thursdays. Before we let you go, is there anybody you want to greet?
Everybody. Hey, guys. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, now thank you
Yeah.
again so much, Maxo, for this super uplifting and honestly encouraging conversation
Yeah.
about Pilates and dance. I feel like a lot of our monsters are already searching. Okay, when should
Search
I book this
Everyday
class?
Pilates.
All right. And today we really did learn a lot about movement, and that movement isn't about perfection.
Mhm.
And it's all about expression, about joy, and connecting with
Yeah.
people also, and connecting with yourself. Now, this has been Heard on Thursdays with me, Ria Rams. Again, today we talked about living life to the
Mhm.
max through the power of movement and, of course, dancing. This is all with Maxine Ordonez or Maxo of
Yeah.
808 Studio and Everyday Pilates. Catch us again next week, same time, same place, only here on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX 93.1.